By the late 1970s, the Soviet Union's national hockey team was a machine. They were ruthless, disciplined, and practically unbeatable. The Soviets had won 4 consecutive Olympic gold medals and had crushed professional NHL teams in exhibition games, including a 6-0 victory over the NHL All-Stars. They didn't just play hockey. They dominated it with a system that valued precision, trained players from childhood, and had the full backing of the Soviet state. Meanwhile, there was Team USA, a group of 20 amateur players, most under the age of 22, barely known, and many had never played together before. Leading them was coach Herb Brooks, a man renowned for his intensity, unorthodox methods, and a singular mission: to beat the Soviets. Brooks was famously quoted saying, "You're not talented enough to win on talent alone. You've got to work." Brooks pushed his players to their physical and mental limits, aiming to create a team that could withstand the Soviets' unmatched speed, stamina, and strategy. Through brutal training sessions, Team USA transformed from scattered individuals into a unified force. But despite their preparations, few believed they had a chance. The 1980 Winter Olympics in Lake Placid, New York, began with little fanfare for the U.S. hockey team. For most Americans, hockey was a secondary event, and the Soviets were the heavy favorites. However, Team USA began to surprise everyone. They won games against Sweden and made a dramatic comeback against Czechoslovakia. The confidence began to grow. On February 22, 1980, Team USA faced the Soviet Union. It was a match of amateurs against professionals, David versus Goliath. The Soviets scored first, but the Americans showed relentless spirit. They managed to tie the game, then shockingly took the lead. With a final score of 4-3 in favor of the U.S., broadcasters captured the moment with the iconic line, "Do you believe in miracles?" Yes, it wasn't the gold medal match, but it felt like the pinnacle of victory. The U.S. would later defeat Finland to secure the gold medal. This victory became known as the Miracle on Ice, symbolizing American determination, unity, and hope during the Cold War era. Overnight, the young players became national heroes. The accomplishment transcended hockey, illustrating what is possible when belief meets effort. 40 years later, the Miracle on Ice remains an immortal story, not simply for defying the odds, but for demonstrating the power of teamwork and heart. This wasn't just a game. It was a moment in history where sports broke down barriers and a group of young men became legends. Where were you in 1980 when the impossible became possible?